If you want to be a professional athlete that gets to play for a long time, then the NFL's wide receiver position may not be for you. Unlike quarterbacks, kickers, and punters, it's pretty hard to last for more than a decade. And if you do last that long, it's next to impossible to be dominant for that many years. Unfortunately, a number of our favorite wide receivers will eventually learn that all good things must come to an end. I'm Justin Fraction, and today we dive into 10 NFL wide receivers who will retire soon. And we do hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do, feel free to click subscribe down below for more cool videos every single day. Number 10, Eddie Royal. Royal had some good years as a slot receiver for the Denver Broncos and San Diego Chargers, but after lackluster seasons with the Chicago Bears in 2015 and 16, it was no surprise that he entered the 2017 season without a contract. Royal wasn't able to shine on a Bears team completely devoid of quality receivers. Hard to see why any other team would A. sign him and B. keep him around for a while. Royal may get one last NFL contract before having to retire. Number 9, Ted Ginn Jr. Throughout his career, Ginn hasn't quite lived up to the hype as a 2007 first-round pick, but he hasn't been a bust either. The insanely quick kick returner has also been a good number 2 receiver throughout his career, but Ginn's entire game is built on nothing but speed. He entered his age 32 season with the New Orleans Saints in 2017, and we all know how quickly a receiver can lose his set of wheels. Tough to see Ginn being in the NFL after the 2019 season. Once his speed is gone, he won't be much of an impact player anymore. Number 8, Vincent Jackson. Like it or not, the 3-time Pro Bowler doesn't have all that much gas left in the tank. A longtime star for the San Diego Chargers, Jackson joined the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in 2012 and hit 1,000 receiving yards in his first 3 years with the franchise. But injuries, age, and inconsistency contributed to the forgettable 2015 and 16 seasons for Jackson. He wasn't signed during the 2017 offseason. Someone may come calling one day, but Jackson probably has one more year left in him at most. Then it's off to retirement. Number 7, Stevie Johnson. Remember him. Johnson posted 1,000 receiving yards every year with the Buffalo Bills from 2010 to 12. He moved on to the San Francisco 49ers in 2014 and was supposed to become an explosive weapon for Colin Kaepernick. But Johnson failed there and joined the Chargers in 2015. Despite injuries to key receivers, Johnson wasn't able to step in and become an impact player for Phillip Rivers. He missed the entire 2016 season due to a torn meniscus and was released in 2017. With age and injury history and a decline in production, you'll see Johnson retire before long. The only question is if he gets one more shot with an NFL team. Number 6, Danny Amendola. Though not quite as great as Julian Edelman, Amendola's been a great weapon for Tom Brady. His heroics in Super Bowls 49 and 51 helped the Patriots win their 4th and 5th championships. But sadly, Amendola has suffered numerous concussions throughout his career. He's on the wrong side of 30 and has taken way too many ugly hits. Given the glaring evidence of CTE being linked to football players, Amendola may not want to ignore that. He's going to have to retire for his own safety soon. Number 5, Mike Wallace. Many forget how good of a receiver Wallace has been, mainly because the Miami Dolphins gave him an awful contract. But this is one of the fastest receivers in league history with 3 1,000-yard seasons under his belt, folks. Wallace has bounced from team to team to team. The Baltimore Ravens signed him in 2016, making them Wallace's 4th team in 5 years. He's on the wrong side of 30 and is going to start losing his speed soon. Given his not-so-great hands and average route-running abilities, Wallace won't have much game left in him. Retirement isn't far off. Number 4, Victor Cruz. Cruz posted back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons for the New York Giants in 2011 and 12. He was a key part of the New York Giants Super Bowl 46 championship too. But unfortunately, injuries have slowed down the master of the salsa dance celebration. Cruz missed 10 games in 2014 and didn't play a single down in 2015. After a frustrating 2016 season, Cruz signed with the Chicago Bears but was released before the season started. Tough to see him lasting much longer in the NFL given, you guessed it, his age and injury history. The 2 things that always lead to an athlete's demise. Number 3, Julian Edelman. Like Amendola, Edelman has been a terrific slot receiver for the New England Patriots, but the man has suffered multiple concussions, broke his foot during the 2015 season, and suffered a torn ACL before the 2017 season began. So when he returns in 2018, Edelman will be 32 years of age. Coming off of a torn ACL, he's always in danger as a slot receiver, taking all those brutal hits from guys twice his size. We'd love to see Edelman continue to play and dominate longer, but approaching his mid-30s with all these serious injuries, Edelman may have to play it safe and retire earlier than he had originally planned. Number 2, Brandon Marshall. Marshall looked far from dominant for the New York Jets during the 2016 season, in which he was 32 years of age. It was just the second time in the past 9 years where Marshall failed to reach 1,000 yards. Marshall signed with the New York Giants for 2 years in 2017. He'll be 35 when that contract runs up. We highly doubt another team will come calling. Marshall is sure to be a non-factor by then, but he's at least made his case to be inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame one day. And number 1, Larry Fitzgerald. Following his age 33 season with the Arizona Cardinals in 2016, Fitzgerald was apparently pondering retirement, but he put it off, and for good reason, as he was named to his 10th Pro Bowl. But yeesh, playing in his mid-30s, good for Fitzgerald, but you all know he's bound to give out eventually. The fact is, he could also choose to retire while he's at the top of his game. Bottom line, Fitzgerald is the NFL's best receiver who will probably retire soon. Enjoy the rest of Fitz magic while you can. What other NFL wide receivers will likely be retiring soon? Join us in the comments section below. If you liked this video and learned a thing or two, clicking the like button helps us out a ton and we appreciate it. If this is your first time coming around to Total Pro Sports though, subscribing is a great idea because we put out videos like this every single day. But as always, thanks for watching and we'll see you guys next time.